All right, everybody, let's talk about Monarch. So, Monarch is a 10 episode series which takes place in and around the time of the Godzilla. This is the legendary Godzilla universe. I'm a massive kaiju Godzilla fan, and that applies to all, not just Godzilla. Godzilla is my favorite, obviously. I own every Godzilla movie on multiple. I've got it like on CD movie, like a VCD. I got VHS tapes from when I was a little kid. I've got tons of toys, all that stuff. Massive Godzilla fan from day one. I've seen every movie minimum 5 times, minimum, easy. And then some of the ones that I really love, I've seen multiple times. Godzilla minus one, obviously, is a masterpiece, 10 out of 10 for new Godzilla movies. I thought Shin Godzilla was kind of cool too. Destroyer, man, Destroya, is got to be one of the best. Obviously, original 54 is killer. I think the first one I ever saw was Ghidorah, the three-headed monster, which I would call it Ghidra the way that they did it on the VHS tape. It was Ghidra. Anyways, I love the Mothra movies as well. Obviously, King Kong. For the legendary Godzillas, I actually really like. I like them all. I like them. They're fine. I was looking forward to this show, but in the first couple episodes, I was like, okay, this is really cool. I liked when it was Wyatt Russell and Kurt Russell, who played the same character, Lee Shaw. I liked when it was him and Bill and Keiko. I liked the three of them going around in the past, trying to build up this Monarch thing, get the technology, figure out where these Titans are coming from. All of that cool stuff. The show's called Monarch. This is what I was expecting. I like these first couple episodes where they're getting this stuff established. And then this really went downhill very fast. It went downhill a lot faster than it was paced because the pacing was awful. I'm going to review this show using my space system. So story, pacing, artistry, characters, enjoyment. Each category gets a score between 0 and 2. 2's the best. So if I thought the story was garbage, it's a 0. If I thought the story was good, it's a 1. If I thought the story was amazing, it's a 2. And that's how you do it for all your categories. I'm going to give the storyline a 0.5, 0.5. So not quite 0. Look, it's called Monarch, not Where's My Father or family drama. Right? So start out with Monarch, people starting it up, searching for the Titans, getting budgets, getting government budgets, grants, talking to the government, saying this is important work. We need to figure this shit out. There's creatures. There's guys. It's like, oh, we got some appearances here. Let's go check it out. That's what it's supposed to be. That's what Monarch is supposed to be about. All of a sudden, it became about these two kids looking for their father. Now, let me explain this for a second. Their father works for Monarch, and he's off doing stuff. Now, they're not brother and sister. They're half brother and sister because they have two different moms. So this father, hold on a second. This father, who is so involved in Monarch and Titan stuff, he's so involved, he never has time for anything except he has time to make not just one family, but two families in different locations. And he's around long enough for them to miss him. So, confession, I don't know who my father is, but I don't miss him because I don't know him. It's like I literally there's no memory. He's gone. It's like I have zero memory at all. So if he came right now, it's like, oh, I miss you. It's like I don't know who you are. I have zero memory of this. So I don't miss him. I miss my grandfather because my grandparents and my mom and my aunt raised me. So I miss them because not my mom, but the others have passed away. So I miss them. I wouldn't miss someone who's not around. But this dad has been around long enough to both families that both miss him and both want to find him. I don't want to find who my father is because I don't have any, I don't have any feelings towards him. So, but yet he's such a big scientist that he's not around. This doesn't make any sense. It's literally put in to have really bad drama. Like really bad. Hey, where are you, father? It's just crying. Oh God, it's so awful. It's so awful. There's no story. Godzilla fights this creature at the end for 5 minutes, and that's it. Not even 5 minutes. When I talk about 5 minutes, it's 1 minute, and then King Kong goes at the end. That's it. And spoilers: Kurt Russell dies, so that's garbage too. Yeah, it sucks. The reason I'm giving it a 0.5 and not 0 is that the stuff in the beginning with the 3 characters I just mentioned, doing the Monarch stuff was cool. And going into the Hollow Earth and the time displacement, how the gravity works, right? So it's like you go in there for a couple of weeks, it ends up being years. You're there for like, a few months, it ends up being decades. So I thought that was an interesting angle. The stuff with Keiko at the end was kind of neat with her coming back or whatever. So that was cool. So I'm giving it a 0.5, but very, very disappointed in this show. The pacing, 0. Even within every episode, it is very drawn out. This thing should have been a 90-minute special. That's it. Just do a 90-minute special. Call it Monarch. Have the first 45 minutes be the starting up of Monarch. The last 45 minutes could be where it is now with the kids taking over. That's it. This mystery of where my father is, who is he? I don't care. I don't even know if am I supposed to be angry at the father or like he's saving the world. So I don't, it's like, Dad, you missed my games. Well, that's because I was cheating on your mom. No, you missed my games and you didn't come to my art exhibit because I'm saving the world from monsters. Like, I'm trying to stop monsters. Like, I don't get this. You're not around. My father. Like, this isn't the real world where your dad's an asswipe. This is like Titanland. There's monsters everywhere. He's trying to make a difference. Then you notice the kid, Kentaro, when in the last few episodes, he's trying to get Kate back. He's trying to save, well, he doesn't even know he can get Kate back, but he doesn't even know. But he's trying to help Apex and his dad to try to figure out what the monsters. And I'm thinking, well, Kentaro, your mom is at home right now. She's hurting because she thought her husband was dead. Then she realized she was cheated on. Now he's come back. So she's going through a lot of emotions. You're not there for her. So are you an absentee son? Why aren't you there with your mom then? So you're a trash person too, right? See, this is like nonsense. So anyways, pacing 0. Artistry, I'll give it a 1. The music is pretty good. I like the intro. I like the music throughout the show. Even the intro music's really good. Godzilla's in it. It looks good. I know some people are like, well, it'll be on TV. Well, when you only have 3 minutes of monster action, if you combined all the monster action, it'd be like 3 minutes. So, but it did look good. He looked cool. He fires his breath and all that stuff. So he fights like some bat creature thingy. So that's kind of neat. So yeah, artistry, I'll give it a 1. Characters, I'll give it a 1. I liked the 3. I like Kurt Russell in both. I like Kurt Russell and Wyatt Russell in both. It's the same character, but 2 different actors. I liked him. I liked Bill, who's the guy from, what's his face? John Goodman from the Skull Island. He was good. I liked Keiko. She's the girl. She's sort of the mom. And so if she's the grandmother of the father that they're all looking for. She's cool. She's like surviving on her own in the Hollow Earth and for like a few months, and she's got like a bow and arrow. And anytime someone has a bow and arrow, I do kind of give them a pass. I like the 3 of them. I like the relationship. That was fine. The 3 young characters, I just like, they're not bad actors. It's nothing against them, but I couldn't care less about any of their stories at all. I just wanted all 3 of those characters to just die. Like, why couldn't they just get atomic breath to death or something, like, or stomped on? Like, oh, so awful. I didn't care about the moms. I didn't care about the father either that much, really. Like, it's like, oh, it's like, well, if you have a family, then be a family guy. And if you want to be a scientist, then don't have a family. And especially don't have 2. Like, this is nonsense. So yeah, I'll give the characters a 1. Enjoyment factor, God, I'll give it a 0.5. Like, I didn't despise this. It didn't make me angry, but it's just so boring. Like, they spent all this time and money to make this show for what? What was the pitch? Oh, I got this great idea for how Monarch started. Oh, that sounds cool. What's going to happen? Well, it'll be about these kids searching for their father. Well, what does that matter? How does that figure in? Anyway, 3 out of 10 for Monarch. It sucks. It's trash. I still really like all the legendary Godzilla pictures. I'm still pumped up for Godzilla Cross Kong or X Kong or however I say cross, just because I'm used to that from like a manga thing. But it's just basically it's not even it's Godzilla Kong, right? It's not, you don't even really have to say the cross or X or whatever. But anyways, I'm still excited to see that for sure. I'll be seeing that the opening night, and then I'll let you guys know. Godzilla -1 is coming back in black and white. Hell yes, that's going to be bloody awesome. But if you can't see it in black and white, see it in color. And if you can't see it either way, buy it on 4K or Blu-ray or DVD if you're still going with DVDs. Buy it. Buy this sucker when it comes out. I cannot stress that enough. And while you're at it, buy all the Godzilla movies. They're all awesome. All of them. Even the Smog Monster. That movie's awesome. Godzilla's Revenge, just buy it. It's cool, it's fun, it's kooky, it's cheesy, but you'll love it. So anyways, buy all the Godzilla stuff. It's great. That's it, everybody. If you like this video, please like the video, please subscribe, all that good stuff. Until next time.